This is the first season I'm gonna be able to do something in the free agency. This is the first season I got over 100 mil. The most I had to spend out of free agency was probably like 12 mil. Can I get a share screen? One of y'all share screen, please.
Bro, how did Teddy make the playoffs? The Colts.
No.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our...
Cam, the jet shoes are not that bad, though, Cam. Like, he cool. He ain't nothing crazy, but he not bad.
He had me nervous yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he could low key type beat Sean low key. I don't know.
Bro, you're good. I have my
Cam got
stream.
stream up.
First snap to see the first action of this game.
I ain't gonna comment to you. He got some different.
Hey, Jordan, can you send my stream to the chat?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
We give to Irving to start this drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and then new set of downs to work with.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
30.
Out of the gun, Young. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set punt. 45. Wide. Punt, punt.
Young working from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Cross, 10.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run for it. Hubbard. He's got it.
Crazy.
It's going to be a 1st and more. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. One of their biggest plays of the game
Smart,
so
man.
far, and
Very
it
smart.
comes on a 4th down gamble.
These
Awesome.
situations, Kate, have turned into such like a boom or bust, an all-or-nothing mindset. Either you're going to stun that run right at the point of attack, or you're going to run the risk of letting it get out just like that.
Hubbard
Yes.
has the Carolina touchdown.
Especially when they have no outsiders on both the ends.
Finish up an excellent opening series. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're throwing it. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Complete on the option. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Check strike. Yellow. 22. Check.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Yellow. Punt.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
27 yards. That's another.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Let's go. Blue 32. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Carolina.
The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Oh, I had all mute the whole time. I say you were running Bryce. Change the play.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
But you're not going to pass the ball.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond
You're
their
gonna-
own 20.
Nah, I feel that.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now throw to start the drive. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35.
Press
One
up.
of the
That's
game's
right.
biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. 1st and 10 after that last highlight. They're at the 30. Throwing off the
I'm
play
just waiting until he
fake.
has to.
Cut out left.
Well, he has to pass. I can go down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Oh, he's got it in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Fullback trying to foul on the cross. And he gets in. Touchdown.
No.
The Cardinals can tie it up in a 2nd after cutting into the lead.
It was coach's adjustments. No, offense, I'm not worried about. I'm just confused on defense. Like,
And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll take an E in the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cut, cut.
Young to throw it. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground, to knock them out of that rhythm.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a
These are right down.
lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Like, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Here's Young again.
Nick,
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Caught by Flowers. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's
snaps.
not
I'm
the
just all of a
right
sudden
throw
a different
to
player.
make in that
Stop
spot
doing that
to
shit.
move the chains.
Ready.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
17. Here we go. Set. Ready.
They're going for it. Young buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left is complete. Through midfield. He crosses the 35. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Ready for the pistol with Benson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
plenty of scoring already. We have reached the 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now looking to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. It's caught by Harrison. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
15 yards on the play. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st down.
From the red zone now. Brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. It's got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Ready?
Here's Young to throw.
They still throw it.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Let's go. Cut, cut.
Looking to throw, Young. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and forced the throwaway.
Ready?
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again.
What the fuck?
And he's taken down at the 30. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted.
Yeah.
He got it, going right where he
About
wanted to
that.
get the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, stay. Cut.
Again, it's Young. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Well, you both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat
does,
you.
but it doesn't
Also,
show it.
Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Still sticking with the passing game. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Left side into the hands of McBride. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's incomplete. They tried to pick up the first down a little gusto, but maybe a little bit too much. Now we've got fourth down. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime.
Get the fuck out of here.
Incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off.
No, it was nobody. It was just him not catching the ball.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Return starts at the 9. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Setting up to throw.
Whoa.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use
Oh,
the rest of the way. Panthers countering with a dime package here. Third down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got McBride complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Get the fuck out of here.
As the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. He'll throw it. And he had it.
I can't catch a break.
Hang on, and the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they
I can't
turn it
catch
over
a
on
break.
downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got
Can't get the
occasional
break
breaks in
there.
concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Young.
Still
Still has some space inside the 35.
I thought for sure it was running.
Looks like at the 32-yard line.
Yeah.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 32. Young working from the gun.
Who the fuck is that?
Running right side by McMillan.
Like, I want to know who's just sitting there getting, like, nothing.
They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap now to Young. On the move, headed right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are brought to a halt at the 10. There are costly
I was looking
interceptions,
crazy.
Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. This is
damn it.
headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends it backwards to the 4. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
I want to keep pressing the button.
Third and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 30.
They look to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Benson now from the gun. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cardinals football, currently in position to advance in the postseason. First and 10 from the 32. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate
Get the fuck out of
receiver
here.
from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? No throw. 3rd and long. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official roll-in, and they said catch. Great play. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. Throws caught.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
At the 4-yard line.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Where are you going to end up trading?
Throwing it again here.
They
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
3rd and goal for Benson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
3 yards on that carry. That leaves him facing 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
I'm done with this game. I'm done with this game. Are you fucking kidding me?
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do
Are
is
you
stop.
kidding me?
Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
His own end zone. It's Young. That's McMillan.
Who is that? Everett?
And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice
get it.
catch.
That was
Moving
just
the
perfect.
chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Trying to get outside with
Oh, sorry.
Hubbard. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Young looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. The defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan. He was looking for. They're left facing third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up.
All he did was flip the play.
Giant after the play. Lets the other guy know.
As soon as I see the formation, I already know what's on
that catch.
Third along, Young. That was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here on fourth. Chased out to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Hey, check that. Street.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. We'll call it a 7-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on second and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Young to throw it. And he put everything he's got behind it. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we ready.
And going play action. Young. Takes away from one. And the stop is made just before
pass the ball. You got to pass the ball.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready?
To the air on first down. Young. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball out. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on second
He has a
and 10.
tight end doing an over. It's a nice one.
Young throwing here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to hold him down.
Tight end just did an over and had somebody run across the middle. That's what it was right there. That just called exactly what it was. Tight end does it over. Oh, yes. Watch, over. Because they trying to try to throw it up. Like, what are you doing? Throw the ball up.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale.
Sometimes my defense really just don't get there. Like I said, I can know where shit's going.
Now midfield after that loss. You're second and long.
I like this.
Looking to throw. Young. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Well, most people have to pass. That goes into my scheme. You got to pass, great. It's one of those things that, what are you doing? What you doing? Play the whole game out.
Game over at that point, though. He don't gotta, game already over, bro.
How you concede in a playoff game? I'm trying to get more steps.
That's your problem, though, Cam. Like, you have no sportsmanship, though, but the game already over, bro. The nigga
I don't care